So as long as you're up there, if I make you small, oh, you do get smaller. But I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. And then that keeps you there. And then...
Make myself bigger on this little aspect.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that works.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Double checking. So if you go to... Oh, there we go. So I need to close OBS and hope that everything stays put. And then... So I need to see you and the chat at the same time. All right. Hopefully, if you disappear, I'll know. Yep, you disappeared. That's awesome.
Yeah. Really annoying. I forget. There's a way to get around it, and I need to figure out what it is.
Oh, wait. I can... No. If I minimize you, will you disappear? All right.
Yes.
Yep. I minimized you. You stopped animating. So, maximize Discord. All right, then you're animated again. But then I can't see the chat. This rules. I wish there was a way in Facebook I could just get rid of all the side stuff.
Oh,
unless I just crop it in Facebook and then go over here to... All right, so if I transform... Transform, if I edit transform Facebook and then wait a minute, why is it you? Did I still click you?
It's very easy to do that in OBS.
Yeah, okay. Going to transform on the Facebook page. Crop left 1,000. Nope, it still transformed you, not Facebook. So I did something wrong. 550. There, you're back. Well, okay. My problem is that I need to be able to see the chat and Facebook and keep you active at the same time. Yeah. Because I can't really look at OBS and read the chat because the chat's too small.
You can pop the chat out.
Well, yeah, it is popped out.
Oh, okay. You can I usually just put OBS like off to the side and like even and I like make sure it works, and then other things can sit on top of it if necessary.
Yeah. So I think what I have to do is I have to just move this off to the side. Okay, so that keeps that in place. All right, fine. I'm just going to have to move stuff around.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to fix that.
Yeah, the solution is another monitor. The solution is to throw money at the problem.
Well, no, like even with other monitors, what happens is it still does the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It's really weird.
Freaking 1,800.
Trying to go to settings, advanced, and sources.
Uh-huh.
And look for enable browser source hardware acceleration.
Okay. Well, anyway, welcome to Brian and you, a special guest. It's my friend Manic.
Hello.
And if I keep you like slightly visible through a crack in between two mirrors, the crack in between two browser windows, if I just make this smaller, crack it over there, you're still visible, go to OBS. Where's OBS? You're still there. Fine. Fine. Great. Good. Make the chat bigger. There. This is the solution. So there we go. Nate King says Manic is a cutie. Guy Gallic Alex says oh noyo. Nick B says, feed me your gizzards. Selvin99 says, notable lack of brown in this live stream. It's jank, but it kind of works. Yeah, it's jank, but it kind of works. We'll figure out another one when we get Cooper Tom on, I don't know, Monday or something like that. So Welcome to put Nick Roman in a reliable Japanese car and you can timestamp this whenever we finally get to the thing for the people who are watching after the fact. So, what I need, it is 11:23 p.m. Manic, you are welcome to stay as long as you like. I have a figure in mind that I need to make, and, honestly, probably 1 a.m. is when I'm going to go to bed. Southpaw says, Cat, hello. Said Head 2 sees this stream needs more EM. Yes, that's a deep RCR cut. So, Manic is a friend of mine. We did should I tell you the projects we were involved in?
That's fine with me.
Okay. So Manic and I did the Lemons Rally 2019 or 2018.
I was having the same issue with what happened in 2020. I think it was 2019.
It was in the before times.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Matto. It's Matto in the chat will be our fixer for RCR Australia in 2024. Whoa. So we drove what year is your Yugo?
88.
1988 Yugo GV.
Mm-hmm. Great value.
That's not what it means, does it?
It's the commonly believed thing, and I think it actually did, because again, it was brought over by Bricklin.
Mm-hmm.
Bricklin had a weird sense of marketing.
Yeah.
When he brought over Subaru, his first entire marketing gimmick was ugly but cheap.
Huh.
With the Subaru 360. And
right.
It would not be surprising at all if it was actually great value.
Jake Close says, your mic is softer than me watching a Cardi B snippet. What kind of mic are you using?
I'm using a Golden Age R1 Active.
Is that like a vocal mic?
It is. It's actually a ribbon mic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm using a Rode mic that you plug into GoPros. So this is probably harsher. I don't know. It's the one I bought from Amazon. It's the one I bought from Jeff Bezos. Where's my emotions? Where's my emotions? It's the one I bought from Jeff Bezos. He gave me the thing. I put it in the GoPro. Here's things from far away. You know, no one reads the newspaper anymore. I read the newspaper. I go down to the Dunkin' Donuts right there by the Cabela's, and I turn the TV on to Maury and then say, that's a guy, he talks really well.
Maury talks really well. Maury talks really well. I don't know if that's ever been a statement about Maury, but
this is a Rode. I don't feel like pulling it off the mic. It's the itty bitty one that everybody sticks on the top of SLRs. It's like the 69, 99, 99, 99, 99.
I really like Rode, actually. I had a Rode NT USB, and then I still use my Rode Go. Mm-hmm. The little microphones, the wireless mic things.
Those square ones that everybody holds, yeah.
Because you don't need to hold it. That's the thing. You have a wired Rode, right?
Yeah, this one is a little microphone with a dead cat on it.
Yeah. So what you could do with this, too, is you can have a lapel mic hooked into the Rode wireless transmitter.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have a wireless mic doing anything else you want.
Nice. Yeah, I have a set of those little square Rodes in my Amazon. The thing where you tell the machine that I'm gonna spend later, so keep offering me free shipping, shopping cart. So that's it. Echo. I am going to drink a martini really quick, and by drink I mean make. Why is this his leadoff pitcher? Just some guy under his 2003 Acura TL 3.2 Type S sedan 4D. It's automatic trans.
Maybe he's trying to tell you that it's broken.
Yeah. Cosmetically, it's not awful, but far from perfect. Needs transmission. It's done and tires. It starts and move for about 3 miles, then trans starts to act up. Got this swap trans, found something else. Car is complete and located in Mooresville, PA, and then he gives a zip code. All right. Will update any more pics Sunday. Title must be transferred. Yeah. I don't want to do no work no more. It's probably like some guy, he got his stuff, realized what labor cost is, and then like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So, other cars that we did of our guest, we did your 1925 Model T Roadster.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it? Was it just the Roadster and the Yugo?
You did a quick one on the 500 Abarth, which I appreciate because that it met an untimely death.
Oh, what happened to it?
Deer.
Up there.
There.
Yeah.
And really, it clipped the side of it, and like I got it home. I limped it home, but it did so much damage. It was not worth even repairing. And I was like, you know what?
It's done.
Yeah,
done.
it was 10 years old. I mean, it was basically 10 years old. I give it credit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2006 Honda Accord LX sedan, 4 doors. Oh wait, I have to open VC face in order to do emotions like that. There we go. So 2006, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Selling parts. What's left on picture? Oh, okay, whatever.
The trunk.
The trunk? Oh, so it's just the trunk lid.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 million for that.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
I'm looking at the wrong damn window. I'm an idiot.
that's okay. So plan is here. Let me get a martini here. Have the greatest Volkswagen in the history of Volkswagens. I'll be back real quick.
Is this what you're going to leave on the screen for me? Okay.
Yep.
It looks almost like you have a Dodge Neon and a freaking Mark 4, I think, had a baby, because it looks like a Dodge Neon paint job. Like that single stage thing that Dodge does, it doesn't do a very good job with it. And the stripes don't look, oh, they're cut wrong. Oh, they're cut wrong. Oh boy. Missing the logo.
All my glasses are dirty.
It does look like it's about to vomit on us. It really does. It has like one of the, it's like starting to drool. Hey, Rocky. Old school. I can see this only in the stream itself, but I am out that way. Mike Tyson face pedal cars. No. Yeah. No. No, I'm still afraid of Mike Tyson. I'm not really afraid of this. I'll try to speak up a bit. Maybe it needs to be brought up a bit loudly.
Still making martinis.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they can hear me. I might be coming through headphones. Casablanca. Yeah, it does. It is an aftermarket intercooler. It must be turbocharged, maybe. I hope.
Can everybody hear Manic, the cat guy? It says it cannot barely hear you. Okay. So I'm sorry about that. Say something.
Hello.
Okay.
Is it coming through on?
Advanced audio properties, desktop audio.
Check.
Let me 1000%. Say something now.
Hello, I'm speaking.
Is that better,
Hi.
guys? Up to his crank it. Say hello 5 times louder.
Hello, 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 hello.
There's quite a bit of reverb. Okay. Say something again.
Hello.
All
I'm
right.
speaking.
So, yeah, I'm not playing you through headphones. I'm playing you through the speakers, so you're hearing yourself getting recorded twice.
Oh.
Okay. So I have to almost eat the mic like this, but the camera still has to see me. All right. I'll just go me, you, you. Me,
Okay.
me.
You.
Oh, wait. Me.
You, me, you.
Okay, I'm peeking you a little bit. Me.
Hello, yeah, me.
Bird,
Me.
bird.
Meow, meow, meow.
Squawk.
Meow. More meow. Hello. Oh, it looks like it's better.
Egg. Someone says it's perfect. Just talk normal distance from the mic. It's all good.
Yeah, you're good.
Down 20%. Down me or down Manic? Maybe just a little hard. Ribbons are hella bassy.
Yeah. No, I actually have a.
Oh, Rocky says
cutoff.
it's perfect. Rocky says it's perfect now.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry
great.
about that.
All right. They say down Catman again, so okay. Well, now if I have you at 1,000, I can just crank you down 2 decibels. It says it's good. Just tired of messing with it. Well, at least now the neighbors won't. All right. So, again, not enough people in here. I'm going to do an Instagram video right now. Okay. Just say, hey, you guys better get in on the main channel because we're doing another help put Nick Roman in a checking connection. Just needed a little paint, something limp mode. Welcome, everybody. If you're not seeing this right now, you need to get into the regular, just plain old regular cars. The main channel. We are doing another night of help put Nick Roman in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. So this is day 2 of help out in any way you can. Put Nick Roman in a reliable Japanese car by the end of the summer. So, I'm drinking martinis. It's my first one of the night. Come on, go to the main channel. We have a guest. We have my friend Manic, who I did the Lemons Rally with. He's part of the greater circle of RCR. There it is, holding the camera up to the computer. Everybody see. There's always a bunch saying, hey, there's a nice big super chat from It's Matto. I'm going to close this now. Come on in to the main channel. I'm drinking martinis. I have a figure in mind that we need to get to tonight, every night, to help put Nick, to solve his problems. I'm not Stavros Halkis and solving people's love life, but I'm least trying to solve one of my best friend's car problems. Come on into the main channel on the regular car reviews on YouTube. Help us out. Thanks. And now, share.
You're gonna have to excuse me for a second, though. I have to use the facilities.
All right, that's fine. So, thank you so much. It's Matto once again every single night. Our man from Melbourne, helping us out with his truck driving money. Thank you so much. He just says, no low ballers. I know what I have. And thank you so much, Matto. And Madame says, I finally got a 2008 Volvo S80 with only 115,000 miles. Volvo S80, nice and classy. Thank you so much, Matto. Thank you so much, MDOM87, for help putting Nick in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. So, Roman is your bestie. Well, Roman and I are like Billy Quizboy and Pete White from the Venture Brothers. I still think my best friend is Tom Mansell. But then again, you're talking about someone you've known since elementary school. My three best friends, Tom Mansell, Melanie, I'm saying their real names, although Tom has been on the show before, Tom Mansell, Melanie Remington, and Eric Hunsinger, from the original four from Blue Mountain Elementary West. You know, people you've been hanging out with since like 93, right? So, yeah. So, who's Brock? So, if we're Venture Brothers, who's Brock? Probably my friend Jake, who just graduated, a varsity wrestler from Temple. He flipped people's over. So, High Vision says, bird balls in my face. Hey, you want to pay me? I'll do nearly anything for money. Rocky LaRue, thank you so much, Rocky. Rocky's been on the show before. He says, the GTI looked like it materialized from a copy of Need for Speed Underground. We'll find the Roman Mobile yet. Yes, we will. Thank you so much, Rocky. Thank you for helping put Nick Roman in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. MDOM87 with another donation. Thank you so much. You got an S80 for $7,300.
Wow.
Manic, have you ever owned a Volvo?
I have owned two.
Really? Do you own one now?
My Volvos. I'm sorry?
Do you own one now?
No, I don't own one right now.
Will I Yam says, who is this Top Cat? That is my friend Manic. We did the Lemons Rally together. I reviewed his Wampa-Dampa machine. In fact, if the term Wampa-Dampa goes down, it's because of him. Because what's Winga-Dinga? Well, that's Wampa-Dampa. And also, how about that guy did you meet the guy with the Ford Model A at Anthrocon?
Yes, I did. Wonderful guy. It was actually two people. One person basically purchased it. The other person maintains it. They're both wonderful to speak to and to interact with. They found me, and we both kept parking next to each other on purpose. But he actually informed me because I didn't know enough about the A. I did not know enough about the A, and I was under different impressions. And he actually informed me, and it was really kind of awesome.
Does the
he wore time period correct clothing. I credited him significantly.
Nice. Man, I want to drive an A. Is an A traditional pedal setup, like gas, brake, clutch?
Yes, it's pretty close to that, actually.
Close to, but not really?
It's not exactly. It has a similarity to the T, but it's almost there. It's almost there in most of the important ways.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you can't hear me again? What's going on?
What do you mean they can't hear you again? Oh, can you guys say something?
Hello.
Did he get quiet again?
I don't know.
Make cat louder. All right, fine. Making cat louder.
That can be.
Advanced audio properties. Oh, desktop audio is down by 100. Okay, 500.
Hello.
Brian. Me. All right, I'm one, he's
check,
two. I'm one and you're two. So 111.
222.
111.
222.
Rocky LaRue says perfect. Okay, that's better.
Good.
Thank
Thank you. Sorry about that.
It was on my end. So Super Chat's coming in. We've got Toby Fox 47. Thank you so much for your generous donation. First time ever donating. Thank you so much. You're putting Nick Roman in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. Hello, Mr. Regular. I've been watching your content for a while, and at the grand age of 16 have finally saved up to purchase my family's 07 Honda Odyssey. Keep rocking it, good sir. So, hey, killing it.
That's
at the
awesome.
age of 16, ready to buy your first car off your family. I'm guessing you're going to be under your parents' insurance.
Smart to do.
Yeah.
I would not do it any other way.
Right.
If you have the ability to do that, do it.
Yeah. Excellent car. 07 Honda Odyssey minivan.
Heck yeah.
You know what? Minivans are great high school cars. I drove in high school, I drove my parents' car, 1997 Dodge Caravan, 10-year limited edition.
Yes.
That got you two-tone paint, like green base paint with like beige silver unpainted or painted plastic on the lower half.
Yeah.
Then, Manic, do you remember the Dodge Caravan Sport?
No, not specifically.
They made a Dodge Caravan Sport.
What year?
Second gen. So that would have
okay.
been 93 to 95 or 92 to 95.
So I came across at a car show that eventually got shut down for being too raucous. But off to the side, as they were leaving the last one that I went to, there was a Caravan. I'm like, why is that here? Like an old Caravan, like a early 90s. I still think it might have been second. It was second gen because second gen was the 2 headlights, not the 4, right?
Second gen 2 headlights, yes.
Yes.
Quick
Okay, so
shout outs to some super chats before they go
to
away. Dr. KF Man with $5. Thank you so much. Nick thanks you as well. We've got Lucius the Bat. I can't remember if we ever talked before. Not his first super chat, so we have. Hey, Mr. Regular, longtime fan, love your videos. Have a few bucks for laughs and good times. Thank you so much, and thank you for helping put Nick in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. Estella07 with a generous donation. Thank you. Thank you. Nick thanks you. He'll be in a reliable Japanese car. Hopefully, we're going to go shopping for that right after Philadelphia, and which, Manic, you won't be there because you have your own thing to... We'll talk about that in a bit. Been watching since the yellow E36 video. Long time. That's early RCR. 2 questions. Will you make another long-form video like the Vanagon Westphalia video? Yes. I have something that I'd like to do with my friend Joe. I just saw him today. He owns my favorite restaurant. And
nice.
Oh, he's got a tie for a favorite restaurant. But don't tell him that. His restaurant and another restaurant, totally different vibes. So it's unfair
you're allowed to have 2
compare the
favorites.
two.
They're different things.
I'm sure the last time we visited, we went to Joe's restaurant. It's the place I take everybody when they stay here. Did I take you out for dinner once?
No, I didn't think so.
Did we go to breakfast?
Yeah. No.
Damn. Okay, I got to do both then. Of course, I also want to come out and visit you when Crazy Taxi is finally roadworthy again, or roadworthy for real. If I want to bring out my inner Philly, I drove that John all the way to the main line, and then it bursted. It split a power steering hose on the way, just pissed that everywhere. And then people made fun of me because I'm just saying, I got a million things to do in August. I'm just going to park it and Bruce will fix it. And they're like, no, there was my sad face. No, you're not a real car person if you don't fix a power steering hose. And I'm like, I know how to fix a fucking hose. But of course, I step to the trolls. So I'm like, look, my time is worth, and I deleted everything. But my thing is like, look, Bruce Hen's time is worth, Bruce Hen's time is worth $65 an hour, or maybe even $85 an hour. My time's worth $120 an hour. It's literally more expensive to do it myself, and it's going up on the lift anyway. But of course, I step to the trolls.
No, it's one of those things. You're anybody who says anything about that doesn't understand how there's different types of car people. To be frank, you can be a car person in many, many, many different ways. Like, for example, getting the freaking minivan. Like, you and I are both excited about that. I can tell you right now, not a lot of people are that terribly excited about that. But you know
minivan's
what?
freaking
really
rule
about it. Yeah. So
that's one of the things. Like the cars we've been looking at for why is this on my page? Yeah, give me more money and we'll look through my photos and I can tell you stuff about them. We can look at pictures while I'm in bird mode of a bunch of stuff from like my past. But anyway, Elso7 says 2 questions. Will you make another long form video like the Vanagon Westphalia? Yes. And why does Roman's car have to be Japanese? Because he needs an appliance. Mm-hmm. And say if we scroll down here, like
Odyssey.
Look at that. Oh, fucking Odyssey. Yes. These are all freaking great.
But like, wow, that's not bad.
Yeah, let's go back up to that. What, the Odyssey?
No, both of those.
The Avalon?
Yeah, the Avalon, the Odyssey, and the
Yeah.
XB below it.
So many people sleep on the Avalon. It's such a good car.
It
Robert
is a really
Cox,
great
with
car.
a very generous donation, said, I took a 98 Windstar on 2 wheels with my mom in the van. What? First of all, which 2 wheels? I'm guessing side, but if you got that thing to pop a wheelie, you deserve the key to whatever county you live in. Alan Olexi, thank you so much for the generous donation. First time ever giving a super chat. Thank you so much. Nick, thanks you. We're going to put him in a great car by the end of the summer. We love you, Nick. You deserve the world and a solid car. Indeed, he does. Thank you, Alan. Fitz FVA, thank you. Just driving a 5er in for you in a stereotypical Boston accent. 5er. You can only do Kennedys. But really, I'm only doing what? Clone High. Go get something nice. Oh, by the way, thoughts on the Chevrolet Impala? I drive a 2010 at the moment. I think a Chevy Impala is a good car if you have time to wrench just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some GM stuff you're going to have to fix, some GM cheapness.
But it won't leave you stranded.
No. But if you literally, it won't quite work for Nick, but it works for nearly everybody. Yeah. An Impala is a fantastic, my first car.
Yeah. And this is coming from a person who owns too many cars that are, you better be aware that this is not going to work, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Someone says this looks like a dealership car. Well, obviously, there's the sticker. There's the paper floor mats. How many miles? 172. Not bad for an Avalon. 4,000. And it's in Bethlehem.
Am I wrong? Or is it Bethlehem?
Oh, so this is the person who's selling it. Someone blowing vape clouds and a person hitting their dick on a...
Look at all the listings. This is a fake one. This is a fake listing.
You're right. Yep. Fake. Good eye. Old School Repair Shop says cheap but great around here. 2007 to 2011 CRV. Had one from 08, all-wheel drive, lifted more. Had 150K on it when I have now. It's 326. Well, thank you for the very first super chat. Thank you for donating to Nick Needs a New Car. And the transmission didn't go. Interesting.
So Old School, I think, is who asked if I was based in Pittsburgh. I am. I'm out in Pittsburgh, but not remote. Not very.
Yeah. You're west side, where things are pop, and I'm over here where it's soda like it's supposed to be.
Hey, I like to confuse people. I call it soda pop.
How about this Toyota Sienna minivan? Ooh. Wait, what's up with those windows? Oh, that's just the fence behind it.
Wood fence, yeah. Oh, baby. It's the original radio. That's been a family van.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep. Looks like it. Because it doesn't look like an upgrade.
Yeah.
That was a family van.
Yeah. In A-Town. Rocky says usually one picture, wrong trim listed. That was definitely an XL, not something else. Mm-hmm. What did people want us to look at? I forget.
No.
Oh, yeah. I was going to look at like me pictures just to like say, hey, we get more super chats. I should do that. Like every time we get a super chat, we just look at old pictures of me. And like, oh, well, I got to put my money where my face is. Got one. Said head 2. So I found something that's very regular, but it's in Canada. It's a 1993 Eagle GTX 200. Is that a Mitsubishi?
Wait, no. Eagle GTX 2000. Is this an Eagle car? I didn't know Eagle was sold in Canada. I didn't know that there was another GTX 2000. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
That'd be it. That'd probably be the American version of it.
It looks like a Mitsubishi Galant. Okay. Yep, it's a Galant. Called it. Yeah. Huh.
So like Eagle, I didn't know that they sold as an Eagle in Canada. That's interesting. Also, Eagle GTX model, US never received since we have the Mitsubishi variant. Look,
Interesting. Huh.
Eagle was kind of weird because they kept trying to make Eagle like Pontiac for Dodge,
Yeah.
where it was like the middle child kind of performance, but kind of not performance. Yeah, we had a vision. I grew up. So one of the cars that we had when I was in high school was an Eagle Vision, 94.
You had one.
then-
My mom bought one.
Yes.
God damn.
And
Oh,
it was-
oh, fuck.
Oh, that's the TSI. See, I didn't have the TSI. We had the base model.
Yes.
But-
Look at
yeah.
that piece of shit.
I love that car. Here's the best part. So after this, the car that we replaced it with, I'm not kidding. It was. So this is the first year of the Eagle. I think it was 94. I might have been 93, but I think it was 94. And we got the last year of that entire platform, the 2004 Dodge Intrepid. I hated that car.
Yeah.
Hated it. Was the same car, but because of everything changing in the market and standards,
Yeah.
it was the biggest piece of garbage to drive. It didn't feel like a boat. It felt like it was heavy and stupid. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like it was just reliable or luxurious. It felt like it was just
Yeah.
misplaced. Yeah.
I remember like growing up. Yeah, like once I started driving other things, I had nothing to compare this to because it was just this car and the Caravan is what we had because my uncle owned County Chrysler in Hamburg.
Nice. Yeah, we had a lot of Chryslers.
Yeah, like in the 90s they were killing it. They were great. But this thing eventually had like more than two problems and then they just sold it. I think it
Yeah.
was transmission and it just went.
Well, that's another thing too. Rocky. So it was Vision. It was actually Vision, Concord, and the Intrepid. Those were the three sisters.
Yeah.
The Stratus was a smaller vehicle. But the funny thing about it is that the same thing that happens to Chrysler all the time is this inability. For the longest time, it was the inability to make anything but a 3-speed transmission be reliable.
Yep.
Like the Dodge Shadow transmission, that transmission they continued using into the Neon and all of this other stuff, that
Yeah.
transmission was bulletproof, but it was so anemic.
God damn.
I grew. It's my first car that I drove.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's a 93.
Two-door.
Maroon.
Come on. Everything you need, nothing you don't. It's just this
Man.
box that it goes.
Yep, and it was very nice to be in. It was actually it rode soft and rode nicely. The seats were plush. It was actually really cool.
One of the guys who played Quince in the marching band.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fast one. His name's Tim Horrible. He had one of these.
Nice.
And I'm like,
You
it's
know what?
just the perfect tiny little car. All right, let's get these super chats. Thank you.
Yeah, go
Just
ahead
a
and do that.
Zombie says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I have to take a quick break here because I have to take Gus out. He's really being concerned about having to go to the bathroom, and I want to make sure that he's taken care of.
Okay, take care of your pets.
Okay, be
All
back.
right, be back. Just a Zombie says, I know the goal is Japanese, and as much as I love Honda, what if we look at a good old Ford Taurus? Yes, we could do a Ford Taurus. But we need something for Nick that isn't going to be another thing he has to repair. I like your idea, and thank you so much for helping put Nick in a reliable Japanese car. Thank you, Just a Zombie. Angper with a generous donation. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping put Nick in a reliable Japanese car by the end of summer. Is the Galaxy coming to Philadelphia? No. It's going to be packed away. FD, I'm going to be busy with the marching band, so I need to bring Goldie anyway just to carry all the gear. The Galaxy, as big as it is not going to handle marching band equipment. I need my truck. So that's what I'm going to be driving. Good luck on the Nick car shirts. Thank you, Angper. I'll see you there. Come say hi. There will be a car show at Philadelphia. And if you want to come out and say hi to me, I'll be there, but you got to buy a ticket to Philadelphia. That's the thing. I'm promoting them. Alexandru Vision with a generous donation. Nick is going to be happy. Thank you so much. Do I have my happy face on? Yes, I do. Thank you so much. I'm from Nazareth. What up, PA? East Side, Best Side. Currently working at the Mercedes plant in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh, you must miss Pennsylvania so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for being so generous. Hope you find a nice Toyota. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Hey, you're the best, man. You're going to help. Nick's going to get a nice Camry, or if we can scoop up a sweet-ass Avalon for him, it's going to be awesome. Goldie says, Dr. Claw, is that my Forerunner? Did I say Goldie? I meant Susie. Goldie is the old Subaru. Susie is named after Susie from Deltarune. Because he's big, she's a tank, and she's hungry all the time. Thank you so much. Will I Yam says, Infiniti G20 or G20 Turbo? Ugh, fuck me. It's going to be G20. Like, honestly, unless you're buying something from the 90s, it's Toyota. I don't know what to think, man. Adorable Centurion. Thank you again for a generous donation. Thanks, man. Where's my happy? There's my happy. Thank you so much for a generous donation. We are hitting it tonight. I got to dive into the old school photographs to give you something special from my creepy past. I love your content. It's been my gateway into cars. Well, I appreciate that. I hope it's been a good gateway. I'm a gateway drug. Don't even care for $1 million hypercars anymore, as you shouldn't. Love your guys' content. I can't wait for the review on Nick's new car. Great. I can't wait to it, too. I love it. Now all she needs is a big old axe. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about that today, Rocky. I was driving Goldie while we were filming today, and I'm thinking she would look so cool wrapped purple with a Susie theme and like an axe. Kind of like if you remember Fast and the Furious 1 with the Super on there with that person, with that like image of that, I guess, like Roman person or like Spartan person throwing a spear. If it was that, but a stylized version, like Hardline's version of Susie with the axe. That'd be neat. But then the thing about driving a beige Toyota is that no one looks at you. Has the rotor considered the Suzuki Grand Vitara V6? I wouldn't subject him to that thing. I think it's time for Martini number 2 at 12 in the morning. The Warrior livery with big old Susie with a big old axe. Yeah, I can dig that. So, in celebration of us making over $100 right now, maybe we've even broken 200. Hold on, maybe I should check. Yeah, we have broken 200 on our way to my personal goal for the night. Paul Showman says, here's to helping for an EK Civic. How cool would that be for Nick? He could rock an EK Civic. We should look at those. But since we're almost there, I'll give you a special treat. Let's look at my past. I have a lot of photos here. I have albums in here. These are a lot of stuff that you don't see. But I'll let you guys look at this for just a little bit. These different albums. And you can figure out what you want to look at. And I'll tell, every picture has a backstory. Stuff that never was on RCR and before and never on any social media except for this. So, I'll be back. I'm going to make another drink and I'll be back here. I'm coming back. coming back. Manic is still out walking his dog. I'm back here. So, okay. We've got a lot of awoos. Don't awoo. That's a $500 crime. Okay, Green Bean. It said Ultra Combo, something like that. I heard some people want to see Christmas Break. Okay, I can do Christmas Break. You have a message. Green Bean with a very generous donation says, love the Mazda MPV review. It's my first car. My first car was a 92 green two-wheel drive. I absolutely loved it. Even now thinking about finding another 90s MPV to make fun and fast. Also, I vote Mazda B400 for Nick because Ford Ranger. Nick, if we get Nick a truck, it'd be interesting. I could see him in a tiny, small pickup truck, like something slightly pre-chicken tax or at the very beginning of it. I don't know. I don't know if Nick could really be a truck guy in the same way that I'd like to be one. I mean, I guess my 4Runner is and isn't a truck. So what's in the cup? I don't know what you're talking about. Will.i.am, thank you for the donation. Thank you for helping put Nick in a reliable Japanese car by the end of the summer. The G20 from 91 to 02 is the T is for touring, a.k.a. small spoiler, lol. Same engine as the Altima, front-wheel drive. Should be around $4,000 to $5,000 for a good one. So an Infiniti? Do we want to subject Nick to Nissan, though? As much as we make fun of him. I don't know, Nat. Tyler said Kutztown. Nate Lee Phillips. Heck yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Biggest donation we've got yet tonight. Thank you. And Nick thanks you as well. He is going to be able to have a great car at the end of August. Love this. I'd figured I'd make a nice, and indeed you did, nice donation for Nick to get an car. And thank you for the first donation ever to Regular Car Reviews. Thank you for helping Nick. I still hold that anything with a GM 3800 V6 would be a great, reliable car, and any repairs would be a negligible in cost. That is true. GM 3800 is a fantastic car. Those old Buicks are great beasts. However, they are great for me. They are great for you. But knowing Nick for 12 years, they may not be exactly for him. We need something that will weather the bad times and weather more abuse, I think, than a Buick could dish out. So thank you, Nate. Thank you for that very generous donation. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. And Nick sends his thanks as well. Kyle Zeigler, which I may be mispronouncing this entire time. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm here again. I'm here every day since I have no life and I'm drunk on Sauvignon. Hey, respect. You know, there's drunk and then there's wine drunk. You know, doing it with a little bit of classy stuff. You looked at Nissan Frontiers. Nope, I have not. I don't think a Nissan Frontier is the ideal car for Nick. It is... He does not need really anything SUV-esque because since he's totally remote, he doesn't have to drive in the wintertime. But I like the idea, but maybe not. When Toyota Caldina, I guess when it's legal in the United States. Let me just check and make sure everybody got him, Nazareth. Love your content, Gateway. Green Bean, Mazda MPV got you. Nate Lee Phillips with the $69.99. Nice. Great. Okay. So no one really picked what album we said, but someone said Christmas Break. So let's have a look at Christmas Break. Man, when were these photos taken? This photo was taken December 21st, 2011. This predates RCR. This is a friend of mine, one of my college roommates named Tyler Grimm. We were getting ready right before Christmas break to have our own little night out of drinking in Kutztown. He got on a vest Is he wearing my blazer? I don't know. Wearing some clothes. Look at that old iPhone, man. Awesome. He was one of the first people I know to rock no case. So he's getting ready. And this is where I felt a sort of like sadness that Christmas vacation was here and everybody was leaving. Long exposure with my bicycle light. This is the hallway in the house we all rented together in Kutztown in college. And I'm just held the shutter open and then just took video going down. I think this may have been one of the first Nikons I used with regular car reviews. So you're saying iPhone 4 without the sexy case. Bruvlock says Honda Accord Cross Tour bottom text. Were we looking at Cross Tours the other night? I think so. Maybe. That was the hallway in the house. I even could show you the house. I think, yeah, this was our neighbor. I just took a picture of their Christmas display. Another Christmas display in Kutztown, December 25th. Excuse me, it's saying December 25th. I must have all uploaded these on Christmas night after coming back. Green Bin says, weather the bad times, Ford Crown Victoria or town car. Also, does your avatar have angry eyebrows or can you choose other emotions as the base? My eyebrows don't animate. Like this is... Actually, wait, they do. That's angry eyebrows. That's sad eyebrows. That's weird eyebrows. That's normal eyebrows. I guess these would be different. They do have a little bit of like your mom's hairstylist thing going on, don't they? But thank you, Green Bean. Thank you for donation, and thank you for helping put Nick in a nice, reliable car, a nice, reliable Japanese car at the end of the summer. This is a photo. What I was doing is walking around, and I think at this point when I took this photo, Corey had left and gone home, and Tyler Grimm had left and gone home. And I'm walking around campus, and because I lived off campus in grad school, I walked around and all the students were gone. And I felt free in that I wasn't tied to on-campus living, but I also felt sad because I was alone. And I walked by Dietrich Hall in Kutztown and just saw one lit window in Dietrich. We used to call Dietrich Hall D Block because, you know, it's prison-like. And there's just one lit window on the top floor. Wondering is that person like alone too? I don't know. This is a photo I remember. Jubililo. I see Manic's avatar moving, hello. So I guess he's back. Hello, man.
Yep. Hello.
Chevrolet Spark.
That's a good artistic point.
If mine can survive northern Canada, it can weather any bad times you can throw at it unless it goes for a swim in the ocean. Not a bad idea. Chevy Spark. I love the one that I drove. I thought it was like a reimagining or a continuation of the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah. Does your rig like mimic your own emotions on your face? Is it reading that?
It's reading my my mouth and eye movements. Yes.
Interesting. Fascinating. I don't know if mine does that. Maybe it does.
Should. Like, at least you get an approximation.
Yeah.
I think VC Face does that.
Okay. Postal. Hey, look who's in the chat. It's Postal Dog. The person who owns the Grumman LLV we did out in Washington. How's it going, so cool. Man?
That is really freaking cool.
This is me just taking a picture of food. Hey, this is... I guess we did. We always do brunch at my parents' house, so I'm like, I'm gonna take a picture of food. Oh, hey, look, it's my dad. Gosh, look at this. Look at this technology. Because this is from 2011. My brother got dad a Sansa clip.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. This is Christmas presents 2011. Sansa clip. I don't think my dad, you have to put music on it. You don't just go on the internet with it.
I was driving around, and so I was driving around my what used to be my father's MX-5.
Yeah.
And it's just the CD player.
Yeah.
And I just had the radio on, and I'm like, good. I'm not changing this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not changing this. This is not my daily driver. I don't need to change this. This is going to be an experiential car.
Your dad has an MX-5?
Yeah, it's a 2012.
Yeah.
He purchased it. Basically, when he purchased it, he wanted to basically get the feeling of his old 72, I believe it was, TR6.
Okay.
Because it was his first car that he purchasased.
Respect.
And he sold it for the first and only new car he ever bought, a yellow Gremlin.
Ooh.
He's starting a family. Yeah.
Where's my sad face? Oh, man. He sold a Triumph TR6 for a Gremlin?
For a family. Yep.
He sold a Triumph TR6 and bought a Gremlin.
Yes.
I need to move my avatar. How do I move remote? Why do I keep moving that? Game capture. Oh. I'm trying to... Oh. Gotta do more with VC Fix. Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Sold a Triumph 6 for a Gremlin. Oh, no.
So he wanted to relive that, and he bought an MX-5. And he bought the NC, which it's still, I would argue, the ND is a different MX-5. It's a totally different experience.
Yeah.
Because it is technologically advanced. It is not what it used to be. The NC, right, I think, is the pinnacle of the simple.
Yeah.
And it's only 19,000 miles. It's a 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it out for a ride today.
Yeah.
It was just such a pleasant day for it. It really was wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could tell you what the giveaway car is that I have right now in front of my house. The video's not going to come out for like a week still.
Cool.
I'm just going to... Where's my phone? I'm going to text it to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Having his shoe, the most capitalist. That's the BMW Z3. That's the shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, that little one. Yeah. I look at that. I think I had a video of that one at the Mainline Cars and Coffee. I looked at as the sort of counterpoint to the 4th gen Supra Turbo. Is like, kinda. This is like over-engineered, too much crazy impractical thing that people now crank their dicks over.
Yeah. A friend of mine has a Z4, and it's an interesting thing because one of the times that I got picked up by him, I was picking up at the airport. He picked me up with his car that had no interior and a seat. I was like, okay, like just nothing. I was like, where do I sit? He's like, you'll fit there. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Did you get my text?
Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. Let me take a look at my phone. I mean, you know what'd help? If I look at my dang phone.
So your avatar works like just with a camera?
So yes. However.
Yeah, you got the hands going.
So I have two things going on here. And I did not get it. Okay, it'll come through eventually. It probably is. Did you MMS it?
Google Voice, is that what that is?
Oh, let me look at Google Voice then. Got it right there. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fascinated by your thoughts.
It's not the first time I reviewed it, but this is the first time I've had it and now can drive the absolute nuts off this thing.
Yeah.
And do what it's meant to do. And I get it. Like, before I looked at it as like, oh, it doesn't make enough power for what people are paying for these things. Yeah. But now after subjecting it to like real Pennsylvania mountain roads, I'm like, oh, this is.
I think it does. That's actually one of my biggest arguments, and I know a lot of people have probably heard this to death. But like the BRZ and the FRS, everybody goes on about, oh, it doesn't have enough power. I'm like, that's not the problem.
That's not the point. You know, I have this feeling that the GT86, the BRZ, and the FRS will become the new. Remember when they really knew how to make this? Is like, because the whole thing is like, where's my like, well, that's the old man face. Like when people lament like cars are going away and it's all going to be electric stuff, and maybe, but the car that is in my driveway right now, that people are going to be saying the same stuff about the car I just texted you that they will be saying in maybe 10 years when we're deep into middle age, that they're going to say about the FRS BRZ 86.
Yeah. No question. The only thing that I felt like I had a problem with is with their efforts to approach a price point, and the one they missed because of the yen. I think the real issue was they didn't design it to look at all interesting.
No.
They didn't realize that their market to compete in was the base Mustang market. And they missed the hairdresser market.
Are you talking about, are we still talking about the FRS BRZ 86?
The original generation, yes. Not the new one. The new one looks great. I think they fixed all the issues.
Yeah.
They fixed everything. Like, it is they batted 1,000. It was a perfect win.
Yeah. By Ang Per, that is an awesome burn. Thank you so much. Your Sona looks like a Kirkland brand Eddie Eagle. Nice. Someone else said something that they know, like where we were filming. I said no, but after driving the first hill out of the Schuylkill Racket Center where we film, the videos do no justice how steep it is. Are they talking to something else? Like usually the hill pole that we use to test vehicles. Someone else is going to be very confused. What were you talking about? Maybe people talking to each other in there. Anyway, you were saying BRZ FRS.
Oh, yeah, no. I just thought that the biggest issue was that it did not look distinctive enough to really win over the crowd that would go after the base Mustang, which I think would have made it an instant win.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing else on the market. Like, the Camaro doesn't draw them in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people who want Mustang. Camaro, they either want to make a Bumblebee or I just want the good times back.
Yes. Yeah, it's not the same thing. The Mustang is it's known to be a cool car, and it has never really lived down the fake cool carisms that you get when you have a lot of just, excuse me, hairdressers driving it, you know?
Interesting. Yeah. Huh.
Oh,
Southpaw says I was nearly redlining it in fourth gear in my Honda Fit on that hill. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, because it's I guess it's not that steep. Not sleep. I was just looking at this.
No.
I got to talk about these photos.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
An Alien Base. It's a great car. There's no question in my mind it's a great car. I just think they missed the mark just in terms of what they had to sell to.
Yeah.
Is all.
Allison Chavio, thank you so much for your generous donation. Thank you for helping putting Nick in a nice, reliable Japanese car by the end of the summer. Thank you so much for helping out. My first car was an '02 Mitsubishi Diamante. Is that a U.S. car?
Yeah, the Diamante.
What was that?
It was basically their luxury car.
Diamante. Mm. I believe
sort of like. Do you remember when when Hyundai and Kia tried with the Azera initially to
No.
go upmarket?
No, I don't. What is that?
This was before Genesis,
Okay.
and they tried with the Azera. They're like, it's an American-made car, and I remember looking at it going like, this is really expensive for nothing. And then they brought the Genesis out, and it was an immediate hit. Like they everybody forgot about the Azera.
Yeah. Hyundai Genesis. Why don't we just make a Mustang? Yeah.
Oh, that's the sports car variant. I'm talking about the luxury variant.
Oh yeah, the brand in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Allison goes on to say, I believe it was only successful in Australia. I really got into cars because of you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for helping me have a job, and thank you for helping put Nick in a great car. I feel silly for wanting to restore 90s Japanese luxury sedans. If you figure out how to do that, the people who know how to put 90s Japanese stuff back together, like the stuff from my childhood,
Yep.
as I move on in the middle age, people are going to want those things, and they're going to want to put them back in the perfect condition. If you figure out how to do that, you've just earned yourself a ticket to a very nice house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, if you can figure out, especially if you can figure out OBD1 stuff.
Yeah.
If you can decipher that weird mess computer stupidity,
Yeah.
then you'll win.
Yeah.
You'll win the lottery on that.
Because with the classic American cars, there's people like them because there's no computer. You just fix everything with wrenches, with new stuff. You throw money at it, and then it runs again. Yeah. Whereas OBD1 stuff, now you're dealing with like swollen capacitors and weird circuit boards and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and weird ways of telling what's wrong and what's right. You have to go
Yeah.
search out the specific way of deciphering it because it's not a code system.
Yeah.
It's like little blinking lights usually.
Yeah. It's like this Morse code thing.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, OBD2 is what we have now. You plug in your scan tool and it gives you the trouble code. OBD1 was a computer, but it had about the processing power of not even like a TI-85. And it wasn't really a computer as much as it just was a bunch of ROM chips. Like if that.
It was. I think the problem was it was like I think OBD1 had requirements like that he had to fulfill, but they didn't tell him how to do it, and every single manufacturer just did what they wanted to do, and it was a mess. OBD2 standardized like how it actually was read out on the CAN bus, and it's actually a problem for us now due to security issues.
Yeah. Okay.
They have been working on OBD3, but that's still a long way off, I think.
OBD3, awesome.
Because it's going to involve car-to-car communication.
Oh, tell me more, please.
I don't know too many details, but it's just because of all the advent of self-driving cars and like the idea of cars that can do like convoying and things like that, car-to-car communication helps also prevent accidents. It also gives an issue. So if an issue happens with a car, it can maybe get itself in a better position. It'll warn you or something like that, or warn people if there's something up ahead. I don't know, but there's different ways that they're trying to figure out how it's going to work, and they're trying to standardize that, but they don't know exactly where to go, I think.
Yeah. Because how much can they communicate? What sort of data is allowed, not allowed? Who can actually hear that? Car to car, or can anybody else like listen in? Is it going to be like
That's
a
the
radio?
question. I think they're trying to make it a robust car to car only type system, like a specific protocol that can't be intercepted as best as they can, you know, or can't be deciphered, I should say. I'm not sure, but they're trying to figure something out.
Yeah. Rocky LaRue says first car was a 2004 Suzuki Aerio sedan, not a Aerio?
Yeah, the Aerio. A friend of mine, a kid I went to school with, had one. They were kind of neat. They were really cheap, but they were the cheapest all-wheel drive car you could get.
Oh,
there it is.
That. Remember that?
Yep.
Vaguely, yeah.
That was before the Suzuki. Crap, I can't remember the name of it.
Hmm.
Look at that interior. That is peak. Oh my God. That's the Tata Nano.
Yeah, with a digital dash.
It's
I'm looking on consumer guides.
second owner, SX4. The SX4 was the successor to the Aerio. That's it. Thank you.
I remember this butt though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought they were neat as hell.
We never did one of these. These are like almost the equivalent of the T5R design from
Hey,
Volvo.
guess what I'm trying to find and get?
One of those?
I really, really, really want to get my hands on a V70 T5R.
Ooh, okay. A V70. Not the C30, not the tiny one.
The C30, okay. I have a problem with the C30.
Tell me.
I love it. I love everything about it. It's an amazing car. The back is beautiful. The front is beautiful. Then you get in the car and you go, what did I just get into?
Ferd.
It is so bad. It is the worst interior I've ever been in. It is so slab black with a telephone there, of course, because Volvo of that time period. And it just has the most boring interior I've ever seen. And it makes me so sad.
Green Bean, thank you for the generous donation, says April Fool's idea for next year RCR takeover event video with fake merch. Like a takeover video is just a bunch of people having a nice lunch, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a food truck. Yeah. But thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for helping put Nick in a nice, reliable Japanese car at the end of summer. Thank you. Rick H. doesn't have any question, but thank you so much for your donation. Sky Hunt, the first time ever donation. Thank you so much for helping Nick out. Sky says his second car was an 04 PT Cruiser Touring. Well, what do you get with the Touring Edition? Apparently
Prettier,
it's
nicer.
What do you think?
Probably prettier and nicer.
I'd like to know how they tried to make a PT Cruiser nicer.
It's just a Dodge Neon.
Right?
It's
Right?
just a high Dodge Neon. Everybody gets on its case. It's like, guys, it's an amazing car.
Oh, so Seamus Green, so it had the 2.4 turbo. Oddly reliable, funny enough. Okay, got a good one then. That was like a Tuesday build. Honestly, your video on PTs got me to buy that car. Really? Huh. Well,
Also, I'm not at all disparaging the C30. I'm just upset with the interior for my purposes.
Sky says, love the Sona. Might do some fan art if that okay. Hey, I won't stand in your way, man. You want to do fan art? Honestly, that was something I was hoping for. Or thank you so much. Thank you for helping Nick, too. Also, thank you to Aubrey Daly. Thank you for helping Nick. Things are going good. It is 12:31 p.m. Let me have a look at how we're doing here. Fantastic. We could end this at any time. How are you feeling? Manic?
I'm feeling fine right now.
Okay. We'll go a little bit longer if folks want us to. If you want to dip out at any time, feel free.
Thank you.
So these were sleepy Kutztown students that
hallway is an unfortunate fortunately lit.
That is the ground floor of the Student Union building. And every time I would see one, I would take a picture with my Pantech slidey phone.
Oh, nice.
And think, okay, what sort of night did you have? And why are you... I guess they were... Because this is on the commuter side of campus. This isn't the residential side of campus. Are you I'm guessing these are they pretty much all undergrads. Oh, there's one guy sleeping in class. Awesome. These guys are sleeping in a break room. And I'm guessing they're just like sleeping in between classes. Ronald Raygun with a generous donation says, found your channel years ago because you posted a Volvo S60 review when I was trying to buy one. Got a turbo wagon instead. Cheers, Roman. Just buy a Camry. They're fine. Yes. If he buys a Camry, it's got to be the V6. Can't be the 4-cylinder.
No.
Yeah.
Also, I think I disappeared. You might want to bring my window back up.
Cat has disappeared. Okay. Double checking. You're back. Great.
Nice.
Chance the Lugia. Is that a Pokemon?
I think so.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Just wanted to say hi, longtime fan. I'm on my 4th car now, a 2003 Ford Taurus SHO. Ooh.
13 SHO. Wow, that's that newer one. Wow.
Yeah. It has 400 brake horsepower, gem green metallic. Absolutely in love. Hey, man, 400 horsepower, 4-door car. What's not to, you're up there with almost Chevy SS, Holden, not quite, but still fantastic.
It's that same family, though. My only issue with the Taurus SHO, that generation, is I don't think did they, Chance, you would probably know, did they come in manual ever?
Yeah. You remember the one we did?
Not that generation, yeah.
Oh, the new ones.
Yeah.
Because
Because that's the reason I fell in love with the SS when I did.
I don't know.
I as I told you, I almost bought one on the spot.
A new one?
Yeah, when it was being sold for reasonable prices.
Yeah, in the before times.
In the before times.
Prong says long time watcher. Dixon. Thank you. First car was a 2007 PT. Again, someone with a PT Cruiser. Second car was a 2016 Chrysler 300.
They're
okay,
great cars.
Manic. Which would you rather? You're forced to drive something for a year. 07 PT Cruiser or 2016 Chrysler 300?
Oh my God, oh God.
Which would you rather? This is a would you rather question.
Probably the 16300, just because it's much newer, and even though it's the same car as it's been for 20 years, they've done a lot to refine it. So I think it'd be a much nicer experience.
Yeah, longer wheelbase, going to be a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now you drive
a powerful car. I mean, they're nice to drive.
You said they're nice to drive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do more like, No, I can't really head tilt with this avatar with the camera in this position.
No,
nice to drive.
I should say they're
what?
They're kind of like splitting the difference between the Vision, Eagle Vision, and the Intrepid.
Okay. Some super chats here. Will I Hyundai Elantra? Will I Yam says 2012 Hyundai Elantra, or 2002 Hyundai Elantra. That's during Hyundai's Dollar General era. It's like, yeah, we'll slap a warranty on it, and you're gonna need it.
Oh my God, that's pretty appropriate, because it was when their first foray, they were basically Family Dollar.
Yep. Yep.
And then they turned into Dollar General. They upgraded. Then they became Kmart.
Yeah.
And now they're Nordstrom.
Right?
They're amazing.
You want to buy it? How much is an Ionic 6, honestly?
Oh my God, I don't even know. I want one. I love everything that Hyundai and Kia is bringing out anymore. Everything. That includes the cars I would never purchase. I just think they're batting. It's knocking them out of the park.
Come on, give me an MSRP, and then I'm going to add a stupid dealer. Standard range 41, SEL trims 52. Okay, this is a $65,000 car at the dealership. Like, if you want the big battery.
Yeah.
People don't like the butt. I understand it. Okay, when I look
love
at the butt of the Ionic 6, I'm getting Citroen vibes.
Me too.
Right here. Yep.
What's funny is that they're saying something about the butt. I think the worst part of it is the front. It has, if you look at it from the side, it has a very weird nose because of the aerodynamics. And
yeah.
it's kind of off. The rear, I think, looks amazing.
You know what this
is? Yeah, Citroen.
You know what this is? This is a guy with a tiny face, a big head and a tiny face.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I think there's a They Might Be Giants song about that. I think it's called You Can Only Think of Me.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
Who is the man with the tiny face? You can only think of me.
I would say it's reminiscent of the Citroen SM.
Yeah. Yeah. Will I Am. So, okay. It's Matto coming back. Thank you, man, for doing a double super chat like you do. Thank you so much for the Australian dollars. I guess we reached the gold end. It's 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon for you. It's 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. It's on the afternoon, 2:30 p.m. I could go as long as you like. Thank you so much, man. You've done so much for us, and you will continue to do so much. Thank you. I may need a third martini. I don't know. Maybe. If I do another one, I'm going to keep staying up. But if people want it, they want it. The microwave has more life. I don't know what he's talking about. Thank you, Matto. Thank you for helping Nick out. William Fellows, thank you so much. $10.
Pulsar.
My first car was a 1987 Nissan Pulsar. Amazing. We did one Pulsar. It was the JDM one. Loved it. But that you have I'm assuming USDM maybe. Well, yeah, you did it in American dollars. White with a gray hatch. Beautiful. I really wanted one of the cargo hatches. Don't we all?
Yeah.
I think you paid. Well, I guess if it was, you paid $7,400 for it. So maybe you are older than me, that you would have that. Interesting.
No, that's it's funny because Nissan still has and continues to be one of my absolute favorites. I lament what they've become.
Yeah.
And what even cements it even further for me is with the 400Z. If you look at the Japanese market ones, you will see that they have the body kit to make it look perfect, but they won't bring it here.
No.
And it's really confusing. I think it's a really great car. I think it's a really awesome car. I just wish they would kind of put a chin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I always think about the Pulsar and the NX with that weird hatch thing on the back.
Right. Yeah. That's removable.
Yeah, not the NX. I'm sorry, that was the Pulsar. That was the Pulsar weird thing. Yeah.
Ash Slaughter, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for helping Nick. Representing the elusive 6-cylinder Subaru crowd. Oh, you have one. Still haven't driven one? Want to. Thank you. Green Bean, again, thank you so much for helping Nick out. Thoughts on going to events like Pikes Peak or Power Tour or Drag Week or Goodwood? Goodwood. Is that you pick one? Also, Waffle House or Denny's. To be honest, Green Bean, when I go out, I am past the age in a very Billy Joel way. I am past the age of consciousness and righteous rage. I believe that surviving is a noble fight. And at the same time, when I go out and to serve food, I don't want to be served food by a corporation.
That's fair.
I want there to be some sort of vision and mirth when I'm consuming something. And going to a chain restaurant. Now, I go to restaurants that are part of like a group they could be a local chain. That's different, But going to hey, we're gonna go to Sizzler, you know, we're gonna go to Red Lobster. No,
I think that's very admirable.
thanks.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do, and I think looking at it from that perspective, it's even more impressive to think about it because it makes you realize that you're making more of a difference.
Yeah.
I will, however, also say, you know, because I do happen to eat at these places, I will say both. Because Waffle House is an institution that we cannot get rid of, and their waffles are freaking amazing. But Denny's is the weird, crazy uncle who just does things. And you're like, why did you do that? But it's amazing. Fine. Make pancake donut holes. Sure.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, here, make weird things on your menu. Great. Go ahead, Denny's. Do your thing. And I respect that from them because that was a weird shift that they did. And I like them both from that perspective.
Oh, we got to look at these pictures then.
What was it?
Green Bean, I think I may have another drink to look at. Faces of Wine 2010. These pictures are 23 years old.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah. So Joe says, Sister Carrie, please. Yes, let's do more Sister Carrie. I will gladly do Sister Carrie as Bird.
Sister Carrie, nice.
Awesome to meet you at Too Many Games. Thank you so much. And thank you for donating to put Nick in a reliable Japanese car by the end of the year. Where was that? Next person is Dun Hub. Thank you so much. Certified Weeb with a blacktop swapped AE8611.
Nice.
Awesome. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if I drove something that was blacktop swapped. Maybe a silver top once, but never the blacktop.
Nice.
But thank
Still
you
would
so
like
much.
To get to ride one of these days.
Postal Dog throwing in for the Nick in an Avalon or something fun. Thank you so much, Postal Dog. My first vehicle was ironically a 90. How do you drive a Chevy S10 ironically?
Oh, because of the LLV.
Oh,
the engine.
duh. Yeah. Sorry. Coming full circle to the same four-cylinder in the LLV. Recently bought a 2000 S10 4.6 for parts.
Nice.
He's doing what he has to be done.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make a very small martini.
No problem.
Just to get me through. Let me
do
tell you a little bit about some of these pictures.
Good.
I went with my buddy Tom to the Finger Lakes Wine Festival.
Oh, boy.
Held at Watkins Glen. So I'm up at the Glen on the racetrack, but there's a wine festival going on in the year 2010.
Yep.
Look at this man with the beefy arms. I watched him for a little bit, just breaking down boxes. He was ripping them in half.
You know, that'd be me. I'd be over there just doing that shit and be like, why is this dude filming me? What's happening?
Look at this guy. You got the one eye open and the one eye squinty. Hello, my name is something. He's got the beads on. He's just, yeah, we'll leave this on this guy.
My name
Faces
is
of Wine.
Sinclair. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that piercing. I think he's going to get a martini. I am Manic. I'm a friend of Ryan's. He's going to get another martini. Vince Russo. Who's that? I do not. No, hold on. I do not. It's just fluff. I have to actually ask him because what was it? He's going to get a martini. I'm curious of what he uses.
I have these martini glasses that I bought at Boscov's.
Hell yeah, Boscov's.
Hell yeah. But I keep them, and I leave martini glasses at different people's houses, so I always have one when I'm ready. Alcoholic?
No, I was going to ask you. So your martini, what do you use?
Lately, okay, my go-to martini at home, I used to reach on the bottom shelf and just buy Gilby's gin and Trumbull vermouth. But now I've been switching every time I buy gin. It's going to be something new at the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board, you know. And they have now Pennsylvania state stores have a different vermouth, and it's out there, and it's like literally vermouth has stayed the same price. It's like $3.90 for a small bottle. Yeah.
That's cool.
So now I'm switching it up, different gins each time.
Yes.
But when I go out to eat, if I'm at a bar, it's usually Hendrick's.
Hendrick's is great.
Oh, Hendrick's is so good.
Hendrick's is my favorite modern gin. Like, I say that because it's so floral. It's so botanical.
Yeah.
What was it? I think it was Blue Coat. It's
Had
really
that.
Good too.
Yep. They have that. Yep. Love Blue Coat. That was a great gin. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the reason I say that Hendrick's is one of the best, like in that sense, but if I want a pure London dry, man, Knowlitz is amazing.
Man, we got to go out for some next time I'm in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Ang Per, again, thank you for a generous donation, says, my first car was a 1989. Oh, come on, son. 240SX, second. Oh, but it was on its second engine. It burned oil from the moment I got it. Driver's side seatbelt didn't slide, so it was all floppy on you. 4-speed and the spoiler rotted off. Damn.
Nice. Oh, by the way, before I forget, two things. I know somebody who has a 6-cylinder Subaru. Now, it's a Tribeca.
We've never done a Tribeca. I'd like to do a Tribeca.
I could get him to submit it if you'd like.
Yeah. Tell him to don't do it through the form. Just email me directly.
Okay.
Regularcars@gmail.com.
Yeah. And what was it? So you the 240SX reminded me that a friend of mine still has, I think, a 93 Celica.
Yeah.
That has like nearly 400,000 miles. And it's not rotted at all.
Yeah.
And he drives it constantly, and it's incredibly still reliable and never lets him down.
Really?
It's amazing.
Huh.
Really. Like, I've never seen a Celica do this. And it was like, oh, this is impressive. And this is what happens when you cut. It was on the West Coast. It was in Oklahoma for a long time.
Okay, now that's starting to make sense. No rot. No, okay, yeah.
So now it's just no rot, and it has this many thousands of miles on it, and it's still amazing to have around. And I've never seen one like that, and it's kind of a crazy situation to be in.
Does he do like general maintenance? Like,
yeah.
Okay. And what Celica? What year?
I think at 93. Let me double check on the look of it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's during 90s and mid 2000s is the perfect year for Toyota, so it's just a Celica.
It's the weird. It's the spaceship one, the one that cheated in the races.
Gotcha.
No, that was the later one. No, this is the spaceship one with the flip up headlights.
Fuck me. Look at this, because this picture's from 2010. This is just some old. This is people leaving the Finger Lakes Wine Festival.
Nice.
Nowadays, we're looking like, I'll give you $20,000 for that, whichever generation Civic that is.
Oops, I'm done bigger.
Donation from Nerdly Pick says, get Roman an Accord. I have no objections to an Accord. If we can find an Acura TSX, the better Accord, that would be another thing. Kia Boringo. We are going to wrap this up in a few minutes. I'd like to be in bed by one. Oh, look at this lady. Because we had press passes, like Tom and I had press passes to Finger Lakes Wine Festival. We went inside.
Nice.
Finger Lakes, Western New York. Yeah, like all these pictures are taken at Watkins Glen Raceway, where they had a wine festival in 2010. And I'm just watching somebody's wife. These were all like half no-look photos with my... Oh, look at that guy. I think some of these I just like held the phone up and didn't care. I'm a guy and I'm at a wine festival with my backwards baseball cap.
And oh my gosh, that's a Camelback.
Oh, he's got a Camelback, so he's hydrating? Well, hopefully he's hydrating. Green Bean says,
he's doing a convention right, especially a drinking convention.
True. You know, these pictures could be from any time.
Yeah, they really could.
Oh,
That's
I'm going to say someone's mom.
That's a stock photo.
Yeah. Yeah. Car Talk, remember the nostalgia. Yeah, I like Car Talk in the early 2000s.
Oh my
until
God, Car Talk.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy, I remember this guy. He was somebody brought in from the UK. He was some journalist, and I can't remember what was he's from. But this is from the clubhouse. We got into the clubhouse at Watkins Glen for the wine festival and ate a bunch of food.
Brian, I just figured something out.
What?
So you know how older men wear their hats so low, like the brim's so far down?
Yeah.
I just realized what it is.
What?
As time goes on, I'm getting more and more pissed off at the sun getting in my eyes. This is the inevitable end.
I ain't looking up no more. He's got that look like I used to be strong and now I like to eat. Yeah.
The two stages in life.
I don't want to get like that. I want to try to stay thin.
Yeah, I'm trying.
If I can stay under 170 pounds all the time, if I can make it my entire life and never break 170, I mean, I do it from time to time, especially around the holidays, but if I can keep it under 170, I'm cool.
Yeah, I got to get back to the regimen because I'm a little bit over where I want to be.
You've always been like a real stringy guy, though.
Yeah, I'm wiry. Best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like I've always been very fit, or I've been very fit for a good portion of my life. But when I was younger, I was not at all.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't like.
I always wanted to know the story of this guy.
Yeah.
Just PRS Pharmacy Services, just some guy looking. He's got his like "Don't Spill My Wine" sample cup. Maybe he was in shape in high school. He's got the belly right there. I'm a guy. This is reeking NPC energy, this guy.
You know, that's a guy who you're right. He was fit in high school because he was working out. He had a big chest and the big arms.
Look at the hairline. Maybe he shaves his head though. This fucking guy. Like these look like the type of guys in 2010 that are now totally Q-pilled. They both
I hate it.
They both have the "I'm not racist but" goatees. I'm fiscally conservative.
Anymore, it's like, I don't think you understand. Both drive Chevy.
Yeah. I'm Chevy S10. Here's my buddy
Mr.
Ford
Crab, don't
Ranger.
worry. I technically have a very similar goatee too.
Yeah, but your I work in tech glasses totally set it off. Like counteract it. Stephen Wilson doesn't have a question, but thank you for $2. It's almost 1 a.m. for us. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much to everybody. V6 Camry is an absolute beast. Hope you guys, I hope the one you guys find is cherry. I do miss Pennsylvania, but the last time I came through 2 months ago, it was basically mini New York.
Whoa.
Like up or New York State. I mean, we're the same. I hope to come up with between the snow rolls. You got plenty of time. Snow doesn't hit Pennsylvania till New Year's. Yeah.
No. And even then, with the way things are going, I don't know if we're going to get more.
With the way things are going, where's my face? With the way things are going. Well, I used to have a real winter when they closed school for an entire week. You know, they closed school, and then you gotta go to summertime in the Christmas time. Well, you're gonna be going to summertime school, and if this keeps this up, I remember the blizzard of '93. It went snow, ice, snow, ice, snow. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. No, it's just been surprising. Like, we have not gotten a lot of snow here out in Pittsburgh the past year or two.
Oh, right, because the Appalachian Mountains,
yeah.
You guys get different weather than we do on the East Coast.
Yeah, we really
East
do.
Coast, East side.
I think I'd rather have most of what you have. Because we get, with one thing, that's my biggest complaint. I love everything about Pittsburgh, I really do. Yeah. But during the winter, we get gray skies and wet cold and above 32, but below 50. And it's just wet and cold to the bone.
Yeah.
Every day is snow.
Is a high of 42 and a low of 38.
Yeah. And it'll get freezing at night and we'll get snow and it'll go away.
Yeah.
And it's just all wet again.
Well,
it's very similar, Southpaw, to that. It's very similar to the Pacific Northwest in winter.
Someone said, is that a girl? Husband and wife. They got their baseball caps. Yeah. God, I love every single one of these pictures.
Hey, it looks like Colin Mochree's brother.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. From Who's Line. Yeah.
Yeah.
They ran out of French onion dip. They ran out of French onion dip.
What do you mean you're telling me you ran out of French onion dip?
This guy has the...
he is high.
This is a fifth-year senior. This is a fifth-year senior from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. No, I love this lady.
Oh, that's a stock photo too. That's a stock photo subtitled Karen.
I remember she was excited about something. She was very positive about something.
Yeah, that does not make her look positive.
I can't believe we got that. Oh, I love this photo. Guys, it is photo. 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wife. Goodly wife.
I love her hair.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is the same journalist from before. This is in the lounge, the VIP lounge at Watkins Glen. And I think I made a meme out of this. Like, I thought this was a nice album cover. And I just wrote Vampire Weekend on the top of it.
You know, it also, it's indecipherable from a FurryCon.
Yo. Yeah, these are the people who remember the OG stuff from California in like fucking 92. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Ibuprofen.
Oh, Green, I think you got one more
Super chat.
Super chat. Yeah.
Green Bean says all-terrain tire or all season. Now I can go to sleep. All season. If you need an all-terrain tire, you're trailering your 4Runner off-road.
Yeah.
This guy was fucked up.
Oh no.
Yeah. I think that's the last one of Faces.
He was kissed by Clara.
What on earth did that mean?
Probably kissed by Clara.
Yeah.
It's a wine convention. Of course, there's a Clara running around.
All these photos tell me that American wine drinkers have a bit of a different image to European ones. These are just a bunch of dads and moms. They're going to drink wine. They're going to go to a racetrack. They're going to get fucked up and throw up. And that was kind of it.
You know what it is?
Mm.
It's just the different. It's just the other. It's similar to beer.
Beer festivals?
Beer fests. It's a similar vibe. Like you get a very distinct type of person that goes to them versus the other. Mm-hmm. One's a little bit more quiet. The other one's a little more raucous.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Stay up just a little bit longer.
Cat.
Look, it's my old cat.
Aw.
It didn't have a name. It was just called Cat.
That's a good picture.
It showed up one day. We fed it, and it stayed for 19 years.
Wow.
I remember this cat from elementary school, and it died. I don't know. Did it make it all the way through college? Maybe. It was an old cat. It was half feral. It would go away for weeks and come back. It wasn't very affectionate.
Oh, it's a feral cat. You're right.
Yeah. You could pet it. I could pick it up. But if anybody else picked it up,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
And hey, Dr. Cerberus, come on. Come on.
Orange cat, -1 IQ.
It's a funny meme. I think it's hilarious.
Thank
That's a really good picture, though. Like the capture. Oh my God, that's a really good picture too. You've got an eye.
Thank you. This was shot, I think, with a Nikon D50, a 6-megapixel SLR. Yeah, 2010. That's about accurate.
That looks like something that Thomas Kincaid wanted to be able to make.
Wow. Well, thank you. I wish I found the original files. This was, when you took, you had to do bracket photoing. You have to take 3 photos of something.
Yeah.
At different exposures, and then you had a program that stitches it all together. I miss doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what that was.
But it's like, and I say that distinctly because I don't like Thomas Kincaid. No, just no. But
yeah,
Jesus. What he was trying to evoke, what he was trying to bring to light, I think this really brings it very hard, and I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, just an old barn by my buddy Tom's house. Yeah, there's like a regular photo of it in like standard exposure.
Yep.
But then you put all 3 together and you get that.
Yeah, that's so great. Like early HDR, basically.
Yeah.
Have you tried selling these to like stock photo companies?
No. I mean, these are the only places where these photos exist. So now they're like 640 by 480.
Yeah, it's true.
This is I-78 on the way to Allentown. And the thing is right now, it's like 2010, this could be any year. I mean, I guess like the Camrys are still rolling around, but this Nissan.
The Pathfinder? Oh, yeah, the Pathfinder's kind of
it's
died.
Pathfinder, yeah. Yeah, SN95 with a big wing on it in Allentown. That's a Ford Maverick. Just chilling in Allentown in the year, 23 years ago.
If the Camry wasn't there and that whatever the heck's behind it wasn't there, that'd be such an amazing shot.
Thanks.
And you wouldn't be able to tell what year it was.
Yeah. With all those houses with the additions that were put on. Yeah. Okay. So this is my friend Shoop. Since has transitioned, does lived in the Pittsburgh. Actually, we had lunch with Shoop. They met us at a bar before we went to Mr. Small's to go see the Slackers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the thing I couldn't go to. Yeah.
Because you came to Tim's house afterwards, right?
Yeah.
I was just taking a picture of him. Dead name, now her. Wouldn't use a CD booklet, would keep it in the jewel cases in the car and do it that way.
I respect that. I did that for a long while, then it became a problem. And now I have no idea where some of my CDs are.
Oh, man.
Yep. Like a few of them. Not all of them. I have most of mine. The room I'm in is like a room for all of my media.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that this floor is very sturdy because I have shelves of 78 shellac.
Dude, we got to have like a listening party or something.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Dewdrop says, Mr. Regular, do you write more than car reviews? Yeah, like academic papers. It's been a long time. I'd love to write other stuff. If I would like to have a phase 3 to my career, it would be that, like a dedicated writer.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool. Thank you for helping Nick out with finding a new car. That was just me taking a picture of a FedEx truck. This is like the gaudy version of HDR. This is just Old Main at Kutztown. There's another version of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think it's ominous.
Yeah. That's Rohrbach Library at Kutztown University. There's Shoop again, pre-transition. Hey, this is Nicholas Roman from the year 2010.
Nice.
Yeah. This was, I took a picture of him. This was me. I would do this thing, which is an asshole move of, I would have my camera and do you would just hold the shutter. You would shoot from the hip and not look.
Yeah.
And just slam. Actually, no, wait. He's looking down the barrel. So I said, hey, Nick, I'm going to take your picture quick.
Yeah.
And then not give him time and just hit him. So, yeah, if this was 2010, this would have probably been when Nick and I first met.
Nice.
And would just chill after class. Yeah.
It's funny because he reminds me distinctly. He doesn't look like he's aged. He really doesn't. But he reminds me distinctly of a good friend of mine from high school as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just jovial, friendly, funny. I see that somebody said that, like, I'm not usually on YouTube with this guy, so that's why I've never showed up before. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to say, like, yeah, thank you so much to Manic for being on the show. Roman looks exactly the same. Yeah, he does. Horses. There was some people near my house. Here I just took a picture. You remember, they don't make these anymore. Quart bottles of Yingling? No. When you want to get fucked up by yourself.
Yeah. Have you tried Flight?
Yeah, it's.
I like it.
All right. I mean, it's Miller Lite, but Yingling. That's
Yeah.
my view. Yeah.
That's kind of the point, because Yingling Light was garbage.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
It kind of fixed the Yingling Light problem.
Yeah.
Regular horse reviews. That would be funny.
Nick already did one. He reviewed a horse.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I would. The next one's it's regular goat reviews.
Yeah. I'm down.
I've told myself if I get another pet, now I have a dog and a cat right now. If I get another pet in this different species, it's going to either be a pygmy goat or it's going to be a skunk.
You have a yard now, right?
Yeah.
Here's you again. Remember when we used to have winter? Remember when we used to have winter? You used to watch the birds. They'd go and have stuff, eat at the thing. You know, I don't know why the birds aren't so.
I thought that bird was falling.
I guess in 2010 we had a bunch of. Why did I take a picture of that? Oh, cool. I know where that picture is. I found that under my parents' porch.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. This is when up near my friend Tom's house. When, at the time, he was working on his doctorate at Cornell. So in order to get to Ithaca, you got to drive through some really weird upstate New York. And I remember this billboard.
Repent or perish.
1867, which one for you?
Bible Baptist Fellowship, Alpine, New York. Wow. They'll sell a freaking billboard to anybody.
Nate
Excuse me while I
Lee
go buy a billboard.
Yeah. Where was this? A ferry ride away from Martha. Oh, this was the Martha's Vineyard job. Yeah. In retrospect, that's just, why are these all in the, unless
Whoa.
it's just going right through. Hey, look, it's Neil. Yeah, the Martha's Vineyard job. Driving home in a Chevy Express van with the partition between that just made noise the whole way home.
Oh, it's always so hateful. I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah. But
like they're never bolted in, right?
No, yeah. It's all just loose, but you can drive them without a medical card, without anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, man. Hey, it's 1:15 in the morning. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this thing with regular car reviews. Thank you to everybody who donated to the super chat, and thank you to Manic for joining us. It's been real. It's been great, you guys. We're gonna help Nick get into a fabulous car. I know we just started talking about like the 2000s, but yeah, Mr. E, Dr. Claw, Rocky, thanks for hanging out with us today. It really means a lot. And yeah, we'll do this. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow night. It may just be me. It may be someone else who wants to join me with their VTuber rig. It's going to be fun. More martinis to drink. More video to edit. Thank you so much, Manic. If people want to follow you, where can they find you?
Manic KNUX on Twitter still. I don't know why, but I still am there.
Yeah. Everybody's gone to Blue Sky.
Everybody's clamoring for invite tokens.
Yeah. My brother's
Thank
a
you for having
DJ,
me.
so I'm totally getting one from him.
Nice.
My brother.
Seriously, thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. Please, let's do this again. This has been great.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'm going to close this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Manic. We'll hang out again soon. Green Bean
Bye,
says,
everybody.
last one, nerd. Good night, guys.